Well, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with my life, and I this is one of the only things I've sort of stuck to. So I figured I'll just keep making videos for now, especially since I still am not that great at staying connected to everybody and reaching out and responding and doing all the things that I should be doing. Um, yeah, I started to make a video about what I want in life and what the goal is of all of this and what's going on and etc etc. But my phone ran out while I was talking and I didn't realize. So I had half a video and I was thinking about trying to splice something together, but I waited too long, so I figured I would just record something else. Um, I do kind of want to touch on that, anyways. But yeah, I'm basically living like a child, outside of my means, beyond my means, without without any sort of forethought or accountability or responsibility for my actions or how I've been living. Um, kind of just doing whatever I want irresponsibly and not really contributing to society in a very productive way. And and now I've sort of found something of a path, maybe, uh, that has piqued my interest, but that leads me down the road of basically wanting to be more childish and um, hoping that the universe and my friends and family and my own thought processes help me to continue to be this irresponsible and childish, and pursue these things that I don't deserve and that I haven't earned, and yeah, continue to move forward irresponsibly, I guess. Um, so yeah, I've um, traveled around the world and done whatever I felt like and focused a lot on myself and in various ways and been probably equally as destructive to myself and my own good fortunes as anything. And now I find myself at this crossroads where I'm um, looking to go back to school again and pursue my master's next year, which financially I don't. I can do that, but that will basically have me completely at zero. So, uh, yeah, I don't know what that looks like yet. I haven't heard anything. I don't know that I'm even eligible at this point, but that does seem to be the direction that I'm leaning. Um, and that is what I want to do. I want to live on this side of the world. I want to be in this ridiculously oppressive heat. I want to learn the industry on this side of the world and kind of learn the language and all these things. I want to still focus on my health and all the things that I've sort of distilled out that matter to me and make me feel able to live and function. And I hopefully will be able to find a life and a future with somebody, or at least find peace in whatever it is that I end up doing with my life. And so, yeah, I am pushing the limits once again, and uh, leaning on the universe to grant me some more favors and good fortune. I guess I don't know. I'm walking towards the cliff, I guess, and hoping that a bridge shows up. Yeah. But I don't know. That's what I want to do. So this is me pushing for that, and so that gives me a few months where I likely have to head back to Canada and um, maybe work for a couple months. It would be nice to see everybody and reconnect in the headspace that I'm in. But I don't know how much time I will have to do that, but it would be nice. I have no idea, because right now I don't even know how I'm going to make all of this work. But there is a way. There is a way. And I definitely don't deserve to continue to just live without consequences and float through the universe willy nilly. But that seems to be my plan of attack currently. So that's the trajectory I'm stuck with. And I miss everybody. And I miss everything. And I am just so used to being alone. Like I could very easily just sit for days with no one. And I really don't want to be that way anymore. But I get in my head and I start to hate myself, and when I get like that, I don't want to be around anybody. And so that is definitely something that I need to work on. But yeah, I just am. It's very easy for me to shut down, and it's very hard for me to reach out to anybody for anything. Um, even even now, asking the universe to grant me more wishes is not that easy, even though it's made up. Um, yeah, the whole idea of even just like hoping for a good outcome is it's just not that easy. Um, yeah, but I had cookies and steak today, so today's the day to ask the universe. I actually there was a like street worker mentalist kind of guy who was doing like number name tricks and things like that. Uh, Very good at it, and just was like, oh, you're gonna find love. You don't want somebody that wants you physically. They want your heart or something. Like he was just like very good at engaging, but like also very heavy on the hustle. So it'd be like $100 and not. But I did respect the hustle, and I think I bought him some toothpaste. Uh, but yeah, it was funny to me. I mean, like they're still fairly generic statements, but a lot of it is about like reading your facial expressions and reading like your whatever, like your disposition, and inferring from your disposition. So it's like the fact that there's certain things just being read off of my face when he was walking by, uh, and obviously my response to the things that he says as well. But yeah, just the fact that all of that is outwardly so apparent, like, um, just was really intriguing, I guess, and refreshing to me. And again, not on the psychic universe sense, but just on the mentalist awareness um, directed intuition uh, kind of thing. Um, that it is, yeah, yeah, it just is. Like I said, sort of, it drew me in for a minute just to hear those things. And I think because I wanted to hear them. And yeah, I'm I'm hoping that life does give me a little boost. But we'll see. We will see. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep recording these for now. For me, I don't know what I'll call them. But I also did. I was like watching some commentary podcasts, and it just is like there's just so many people with so many things to say that are. It's like uh, I, I'm doing this for myself, and I hope that I don't ever get caught up in the thought that what I have to say is like helpful to other people because um, there's just so many people out there saying so many things that like that think that their thoughts are the ones that people need to hear, but I think that like so many people are getting their specific thought pattern reaffirmed, and it's just like splintering the whole world into little bubbles of people who see the world exactly like I do instead of trying to see the world more en masse with everybody else and sort of homogenize your views a little bit for the greater good. But anyways, I will try again tomorrow. We'll see how it all works out.